Hello, beautiful souls. Those of you who do not know, my name is Chelsea here on my channel, and today's pick a card reading is going to be a wild card message. Pick a card reading. So, basically, what this consists of is it being a wild card, is that it could be about any type of subject, situation, or anything that you may be seeking guidance or support within. All right, so today I have 4 piles for you to choose from, and I will have a brief meditation moment after I reveal the pile selections for you guys, as well as the crystal selection, those that like to visualize with crystals with it. And right afterwards, there will be a meditation for you guys to do to be able to also choose the pile that best is going to resonate with you guys within confirmation and clarity, within guidance and support for your energy. So be sure to tap into the energy of this reading so that you can receive the messages for you. And also remember to always use your own intuition, okay? So this is going to be pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3, and then last but not least, pile number 4. And then next, I will do the crystal selection for you guys after you do a brief meditation to choose which pile you'd like. All right, you guys. So for pile number 1, we have Tiger's Eye Crystal. Pile number 2, Clear Quartz Crystal. Pile number 3, Rose Quartz. And pile number 4, Black Obsidian. And again, I will have the pile numbers as well as the crystal selection for you guys. All right, you guys. So I hope that was enough time for you guys. If not, pause the video to meditate more, and I will meet you guys at your readings. Bye. So, my pile number 1's hello. I'm glad that you are here to receive this wild card, pick a card reading. And I hope that this gives you guys the messages or the guidance that, or the messages that Spirit feels that you need or that can help you within this present or current time. So for the first card for my pile number 1's, we have the Knight of Pentacles. And then card number 2, the second one you guys got, is the Seven of Wands. The third card that you guys got was the Five of Swords. And the fourth and last card is the Lovers. All right, so first, I just want to briefly touch base before I start with the cards. What the crystal Tiger's Eye, which was the crystal for pile number 1 for you guys, represents and kind of means. And so this particular crystal brings courage, power, protection, and helps to maintain presence in this world. All right, so definitely picking up that energy with your cards. And so starting off with the Knight of Pentacles, I automatically started picking up the energy within successes, career, or finances. Also within any goals or projects you've embarked on, a quest or journey towards success or some kind of accomplishment within security or a foundation, possibly. Even within a goal, okay, or a dream. So the energy I'm also picking up with the Knight of Pentacles is someone also having patience, as it's the slowest moving court card in the tarot, and he represents talking, like not talking, but taking your time and plodding along kind of within this energy, and not rushing, if that makes sense, because you may be someone who can survive economic shifts and social changes, but definitely someone who waits for the right time to act and not moved by emotion, hurry, or doubt, okay, is the energy that I'm picking up with the Knight of Pentacles. So this may be your energy or someone you're dealing with, kind of, if that makes sense. I'm also picking up the energy of needing to reconsider, as it like reconsider whatever journey or endeavor you've been kind of going on, because it may cost more than what it's worth. And the reason to that is you're needing to take a closer look at a situation or at the situation that you may be dealing with at this time, since you've recently been undergoing this experience, to watch out for manipulation, trickery, or bullying of some kind. Because I feel there may be certain people not playing fair or doing right by, because you are the one that is kind of winning to them, or is at, like, it seems to look as you may be from their perspectives. And then with the Five of Swords card, this acquires you to look beyond the immediate success. As with the Seven of Wands, you may know that you are right about something, and you know that you're right, but there are those who believe just as much that you're wrong, okay? So you may be surprised, actually, at the end of it, that you end up knowing them, or thought that you knew them, at least. And that you might have even they understood you or you understood them. But with the determination, you'll become more contained and calm, but a deadly fury as the core. As the core meaning of this card is defensiveness with the Seven of Wands. So others may definitely be trying to be sneaky or to manipulate you in some kind of way, for sure. I definitely feel that you need to, like, defend your successes, and even standing up for yourself and the beliefs that you have, that you can become more determined to become this way towards others and having boundaries. And then with the Lovers, I'm getting that you may have an attraction in finances, or with law of attraction in itself. Or it could also be towards loving yourself more and accepting your true authentic self, or in a romantic partnership, working together in finances, success, career, or achieving and to go through it with one another. And now's a good time to branch out and start something new. Even if switching careers has been something on your mind or hasn't, I do pick up that now is a good time to make that change or decision for you guys. Okay, so next I'm going to move towards the Oracle card portion of this reading, and I'm going to be using the Goddess Power Oracle cards starting off. I'm just going to quickly shuffle for you guys really fast. And the card that you guys got was Goddess Hera, and this was the Greek goddess or the wife of Zeus. And I will be reading from the guidebook what kind of energy and message that she brings, what power, and kind of what she's assisting you with and helping you with at this time. And what messages she has for you guys. Okay. And so next I'm going to be using the Enchanted Map Oracle cards to see kind of what next steps or guidance within your journey or actions that you may need to be taking, or some guidance and advice for you guys. And the card for you guys is card number 9. So you may have been seeing the number 9 a lot, or maybe a life path number 9, or just connect or resonate with the number 9 in some kind of significant way. But this is card Stormfields. And last for you guys, I'm going to be pulling from my Power of Surrender Oracle cards to receive messages within what you need to surrender to from Spirit for you guys. And the card that came out for you guys is Surrender to Your Soul's Path. So really fast, I'm going to go ahead and read this card to you guys while I have it up and close and on here. And it says, your life's journey has been perfectly designed for your soul's growth. Embrace every lesson and every moment. So next, I'm going to move on to the Goddess Hera. And her card represents alliance. And her card number is number 20. So she was definitely a woman who knew immediately that positive alliances led to great power. And so at this moment, you're magnetized to receive aid from people who have greater wisdom and can help you to the next level. Perhaps it's a mentor who appears or someone in the know. Making connections with others and finding strategic partnerships are favored right now as you explore the nature of becoming empowered by association. This works well if you have a healthy sense of self-worth and if you are able to learn without diminishing yourself in any way. Makes sense with that Lover's card, which is the overall energy for you guys, group number 1. And so, a little alignment message from her is there is a feeling of unease that sets in when you are in an unhealthy power dynamic with another person. As a result, you may compete with and blame others for your discomfort, just as the goddess Hera did when faced with evidence of the many betrayals of her husband, Zeus, king of the gods of Olympus. Like she did, you might even stand up for someone who abuses their power to avoid seeing your own role in perpetuating the myth that you need to be a certain way to be accepted or valued. You may think the benefits of your willful blindness outweigh the price you're paying, but Hara knows that this will not serve you as an empowered, stubborn person. And that's so crazy because I actually said something about something costing more than what it's worth. But fear and denial make for a potent hypnosis, one that's passed down generation to generation. No one chooses this dynamic intentionally. You may have stayed in a disrespectful relationship because you felt that the alliance served you in some way, such as giving you security or status. Hara wants you to be aware of these traits in yourself and be empowered in your own right, not through attaching yourself to the dominant power for a false sense of safety. Stand tall and choose collaborative partnerships with deep mutual respect and encouragement. Don't chase what's popular or who will make you look good and that won't last. Look for equality and see yourself as worthy. So, um, yeah, definitely covered all that in the tarot card. So definitely just more clarity and confirmation from spirit. So next from the Enchanted map, last but not least, from this Oracle card, since I've already did the Surrender to Your Soul's Path, is Storm Fields. And it says, this too shall pass. And it says, an uncomfortable chaos is surrounding you. Things that you've left unattended may be the cause of some conflict. Pent up energy needs release. Just as a storm in nature must break, for these events occur when the electricity between opposing forces stirs things up and creates temporary disorder. Not all storms are destructive. Rather, they serve nature by bringing rain to the ground and wind to the trees, enabling seeds to be widely distributed and continuous growth to be ensured. Just remember that whatever is being stirred up inside you or between you and another will benefit you later. The sun will shine again and new growth will be observed. Don't be afraid to shake things up a little. All right, you guys. So that was my pile number one's wild card tarot reading. And I hope that this was able to give you guys, again, the clarity, confirmation, support, and guidance within your current situation and energy. If you liked this video, please hit the big thumbs up and please share to allow others the opportunity to receive these messages and to help support, and please subscribe if you haven't already to receive new video content. Until again, bye. Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to your reading. Those of you who chose pile number 2, this is your reading. And starting off with your first card, for you guys, we got the 3 of Pentacles. Next, for you guys, you all have gotten the King of Wands. Your third card that you guys got, like pile number 2's, was the Moon card, which is Cancerian astrological zodiac symbolism and water element sign, which represents your emotions and feelings. And then the fourth card you guys got is the Ace of Swords, which is air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and usually talks about communicating or knowledge or logical thinking, some sort of clarity. And then the fifth card that you guys got, which will represent the overall energy for you guys, was the Hanged Man in reverse. So I'm just making sure that you guys are able to visualize and see the cards and get a good look of the description and to tune in more within the energy. Starting off with the Three of Pentacles is that I feel you guys have been recently working together with others or using teamwork to create or build something new from the ground up that can bring solid foundations, success, or money. Could even be a business or an investment, even a new home with stability and balance, and like a certain goal that is manifesting and relying on a balanced approach to projects. And a saying for you guys is we all have within us the ability to inspire, acquire knowledge, and to gain skills and experience. And when all three is combined, you can create the best work. So, also, I'm picking up the word solitary, like needing a solitary undertaking for you guys. And I'll get back to you guys within what that means if you guys don't really understand it right now. But I do just want to add that, the energy is someone who is driven by will, inspiration, and passion. And the personality that I'm getting is combined on of the positive and energy of the wands. And the outward focus of a king. So, definitely the sheer strength of his will with the King of Wands and passion allows him to set any plan he desires into action. And his enthusiasm and creativeness he stands in his originality and inspiration to take form. And with the King of Wands, and with the Moon card together, with this Cancerian energy I'm picking up, represents water again and is our emotions and feelings, and is telling me a situation of uncertainty possibly with you guys or within some kind of a situation within career, finances, business, or within your home life or any projects or anything. And I feel it would be with either deception or the revealing of important truths with the Moon card as well, representing hidden truths, something been kept hidden or secrets being revealed that have not yet been. And you may sense more rather than see something. So confusion or curiosity of something. So I do want to touch base back to the solitary style of thinking is what the message was, particularly within the term solitary needing to be. And it kind of represents being more private, introspective, and independent, and concentrate well, focusing your thoughts and feelings on your current topic and aware of your own thinking and analyze different ways you think or feel. Okay, so that is what I was picking up. And especially with the Hanged Man, needing to see something from a different perspective. And of course, with the Ace of Swords, I can definitely, again, with something being revealed, I feel it's something within receiving some kind of information or answer or knowledge that will bring you some kind of clarity or a higher perspective or awareness, or even be an opportunity with someone within communicating a new perspective or you gaining a new way of thinking, clarity and understanding, and a higher level of consciousness, awakening or ascension is definitely something I'm picking up as well, and could even be within like your own gifts and abilities as well, or discovering like who you are within your life purpose or your soul mission here. So overall, definitely will be gaining something within positive energy is what I'm picking up. Nothing too heavy or serious. Next, I'm going to be using the Goddess Power Oracle cards to see which goddess is working with you guys and what they're kind of helping you guys with at this time within your current energy and life and purpose and missions. So the goddess that you guys received is Parvati, which represents devotion. And I will be reading from the guidebook for you guys, the message of what this card represents. And she is number 41. So you may have been connecting with this number, seeing it, or it just represents something to you guys or means something. Next, from the Enchanted Map Oracle card deck, to see what steps or guidance or direction to kind of take or action moving forwards. And you got card number 17, which is Ghost Lands. And then from my Power of Surrender Oracle cards, to see what you guys need to release and let go of, was the surrender to the magic of who you are. And while it is already on here on the screen, I'm just going to read. It says, "We all have magic in us, even in the mundane aspects of life. Remember that you are a magical being with a uniqueness and worth that come from just being you." And by the way, I forgot to mention this is going to be my wild elemental oracle cards to see which animal spirit's working with you guys. But you guys also had 5 tarot cards instead of 4, like 2 other piles. But the animal spirit you guys got was card number 3, and it was Badger. And I'll be reading from the guidebooks for these other cards here. I'm actually going to start off with this Badger card number 3. It's Earth Element sign, and the Badger attributes are storyteller, aggressiveness, single-mindedness, passion, cunning, revenge, perseverance, groundedness, knowledge of the earth magic, and wisdom. And it reads, when Badger shows up in your life, you are being told that you have to own the right to walk your path at your own pace. Trust that you are exactly where you need to be and that all you need to walk this path is being given to you. Stay grounded in the present moment and be confident that wherever you are, that is where you are supposed to be. Badgers create many burrows and typically roam from burrow to burrow, never staying at one for very long. The aggressive nature of the badger is giving you the message that you are well within your rights to get upset if someone is trespassing on your goodwill, your kind heart, or your path in life. So, a message that just came through for you guys for this group number 2 here, pile 2, is that you guys may be channelers or communicate with spirit or receive knowledge or specific information or hidden secrets that you just hold within your soul and are here to spread that knowledge or to channel that and receive it and use it in some kind of way is what I picked up with the blue color, which represents your throat chakra, and swords energy with and air also talks about your throat chakra. So definitely maybe using your voice or being like a what do you call it, motivational speaker or just someone who gives guidance, so a guidance counselor or therapist of some sort or a life coach even. So back to this color blue underneath the moon card, we had Ghostlands, card number 17. And so this is from the Enchanted Map Oracle card deck. And it is the overall meaning of you can learn from the past and imagine a beautiful future, but you must live in the here and now. And so the main message for you guys with this card is whenever you set your sights too far ahead, you run the risk of losing your footing. So for rarely do the present and future match up exactly on the enchanted map that is your life story. So the future has no substance right now. It is a place that has no grounding as of yet. You can't live there, yet you can take measured steps toward a goal or dream. These steps are important now. The same goes for nostalgia. You can look into the past wistfully and remember beautiful moments or revisit lessons learned. However, you can't live there, nor can you go back and change what was. Yesterday is gone forever. Live fully in the present. The now is the most powerful place to your attention. Its magic reaches out to every direction further than the heart and soul can see. And so, last but not least, from the goddess power, Parvati, devotion, and it says true commitment comes from wholehearted living in body, mind, and spirit. When the Hindu goddess Parvati rises up to greet you, she is acknowledging you for your sincere devotion to personal growth. With the world in so much turmoil, it's not easy to devote yourself to higher knowledge and a strong faith. But if you are to serve others by being a bearer of love, compassion, and light, you must recommit yourself every day as unwavering in your devotion as Parvati was to Shiva in her goal of bringing peace to the world. And I did mention you guys having this higher knowledge and using it to serve others. So anyways, Parvati asks that you find silence in daily meditation to contemplate your devotion as well as your commitment to all of life and to making the world a better place. The great goddess is present when you renew your devotion and make that relationship primary above all else. Then, in all areas of your life, your every choice will be in alignment and in service to this truth. When the goddess Parvati comes to visit, it is a beautiful sign that you're on the right track. And the alignment message is that Goddess Parvati comes now to offer her help because blind faith in others isn't serving you. And devotion to something under serving may be showing up in your life. Ask yourself why you are so committed to someone or something you know deep down will fail you. Are you afraid of seeing things as they are? What if you let go and allow higher force to guide you to the right people, places, and things that are in your highest good? Can you remember when the devotion to this ultimate spiritual partnership was reciprocated? Consider what happens when you place your attention only on money, status, ambition, and power. The world becomes narrow and you lose connection to a higher existence and your greater good. The goddess Parvati offers this alignment task. Get your spiritual life in order. Make prayer and meditation part of your daily routine and act as if you believe that what is for you won't go past you and that what must proceed will do so without your interference. You will be amazed at how everything falls into place. The goddess Parvati reminds you that you are so loved and cherished. Oh, well, you guys, that was your wild tarot card reading messages that you guys received from Spirit and your Spirit team and goddesses and such. And so I hope that this again brought you guys confirmation, clarity, guidance, and support within your current circumstances or situation you may be experiencing or going through. I'm sending infinite blessings on the light to you guys. And until again, hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed this reading. And please share to help support and to allow others the opportunity within receiving these messages as well. And please subscribe to my channel if you would like to receive new video notifications within the content that I upload that will be new. And until again, you guys, bye. Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to your reading. Those of you who chose pile number 3, this is going to be your wild card tarot reading. So the first card you guys got was the 6 of Swords, which is air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and talks about communication, knowledge, truth, and logic, or clarity. The second card that you guys got, pile number 3, was the Temperance card, which is the astrological zodiac of Sagittarius and represents patience as well as transcending and transparency, transformation, and balance and patience again. And it's also fire energy. The third card is the Page of Swords, so we have more swords energy here. Again, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. I'm going to seek out some kind of information, answers, knowledge, truth, or logical thinking, clarity. The fourth card is the Ace of Wands, just fire energy, and that would be a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, and you guys actually had 5 cards instead of 4, like it was intended to be. Another pile received 5 cards as well, so you're the second group. But the fifth one, which is the overall energy, is the 3 of Wands, so swords and fire energy, lots of passion and creativity, wanting to start or birth or create something within your dreams, goals, or desires, creative projects, or within career or business even. So the energy I'm picking up first with the 6 of Swords is leaving a situation with help being the core meaning or overall representation and energy so far with the most recent past I see. And that there are so many of the aspects of the Suit of Swords in the element of air that come into play in this card, which is problems, decisions, and quick action. And if you look at the description, there's a woman in the airship and she's escaping a bad or unhealthy situation. So, having decided that this is the best way to deal with her problem or challenge, she is moving quickly, and we can almost feel the rush of cold air and the precariousness of the ropes in the basket that comprise the ship. So imagine the wind blowing the fear and anxiety off of her, or imagine her future becoming clearer with each moment. So being in a bad situation is hard enough, I feel, for you guys, but deciding the best way to resolve it and finding the courage to do so is even harder, especially when in the midst of a crisis. So in addition, there could be times when resolving the situation or making an escape cannot be done alone and help is needed. So, asking for help when feeling desperate can be hard for some people, but making a stressful situation even more. So, with this card coming in, don't hesitate to kind of jump in, or the situation you find yourself in is not going to change, I feel. So it's definitely time for you to kind of move on, or you'll need help in some kind of way. So try to ask for it and be brave, be decisive, and just try to feel the winds of change and gaze into a fresh future. So, the energy of the Temperance card and its core meaning is the right thing at the right time in the right place. So, I feel like most people look at her and see a rather plain woman, bland, and they, like at a first glance, like unremarkable, but strange. What with the bare feet and bizarre water juggling, what they probably don't see are the powerful red wings. So people see what they want to see, after all, and surely this odd creature isn't some spiritually evolved being. But yes, she has that esoteric symbol on her corset. So really, everyone is wearing those these days, but it doesn't mean anything. Most people would be mistaken, but you aren't. So temperance is nothing more and nothing less than perfection, like truth, and is not an absolute. So it varies according to the situation and the moment. And people sometimes think that one attains perfection, and the state of perfection is not static. One does not so much achieve it as maintain it. Being perfect is to be in constant motion, for you must adjust to the ever changing currents of life in a perpetual balancing act. So, the key to this is being sensitive to the energy of the universe. And the more aware you are of everything that is going on around you, and the better that you understand how energy flows and reacts, the easier it is to move through life with grace. And um, when you get this card, usually in a reading, first of all, it's a card of peace and grace. And do not court chaos. Do not invite confusion. Be quietly aware of everything around you, and everything you need to know is present. Feel it, react appropriately, because temperance is more complex than moderation, and it is more like it's kind of like the emphasis on right. That version of right is not black and white. Some may think that mistake, like that makes it harder to grasp, but it doesn't. Not really. So if you are aware and listen, you know what is right. Um, so yeah, that's what I got with this temperance card. And next, the Page of Swords. Core meaning is someone who is ready to try something new in relation to ideas, systems, or communication. And it's probably the least patient and the most prepared, at least in her own opinion, and certainly in terms of confidence, to face a new adventure and whatever it is. You may be quick to grasp new ideas, and the more complex, the better. And I feel like you guys not only get what you're saying, but like what people were saying, but um, you kind of take the idea and take it 5 steps further than you intended. And I feel you're someone that will share your thoughts with a direct bluntness that may take you aback. And your thoughts move very quickly and may tend to reject ideas or plans based on your logical assessment. And because you may speak or this person or the energy so easily and confidently, some may deem your thoughtless, that you may be thoughtless or careless. And that's not quite true. Your thoughts are well reasoned and careful, and lack of tact may be your weakness. For some of you guys, or the person you may be questioning or asking about may be this way. When the Page of Swords is involved in your situation, you may either have your hands full or have a helpful ally or both. And this card brings clarity and insight that you may not expect from one with her lack of experience. So you may question everything or demand clear and complete explanations, and then explain to you all the weaknesses therein. And so, if you're looking for someone to help you analyze a plan of any sort, proofread any communication, or possibly like an organizational system, then this Page of Swords will be invaluable. She is ready to see how she can apply her natural talents to the world at large. So this has probably been the longest reading so far out of this video, so I'm going to try to hurry up and wrap this up and try to get this reading out for you guys as fast as possible. So with the Ace of Wands and the Three of Wands, kind of briefly together, going to explain what these two cards overall mean. So, the Ace of Wands is an opportunity to harness and express your will. And so, would be boldness, courage, and determination characterizing the suit of Wands. And as you journey through the suit, you will see the stories of human passion and will in this. I feel that the energy of wands and fire leads us to expect action and lots of it. But ironically, the cards in this suit are just as much about stillness as about motion. And so, underneath all the exciting words that express the wands, such as boldness, passion, energy, and creation, is will. And so, as a rule, I feel like you guys are needing to make an exception here to talk more about the word will. Because it is about determination, or to determine, to decide in the mind that something shall be done, or implying power to carry the purpose into effect, and also to set or know, or to stretch forward, kind of the what you decide affects like your future events. And even as you read the descriptions of the, like for example, Three of Wands, keep this aspect of the will, its function, and its power in mind. It's a deceptively quiet activity, but like very important and potent. And it excludes power, but also the complexity of the suit at its most positive. And when the gift of the Ace of Wands graces your reading, realize it for the gift it is, and prepare yourself to take that energy and make the most of it. And it also represents a fleeting moment in time. If you don't take it and feel it, it will like burn out, leaving only like regret, and it is a supercharged boost of energy that you can apply however you like to, kind of like manifesting. And if you do take it, be clear about your intent, as it is your will more than anything that determines the direction that events will take for you guys. And again, just briefly, the Three of Wands is active waiting. And so I do feel the overall energy right now is the right balance is needing or is taking place. Connecting yourself to your mind. I just feel that this card expresses the concepts of the law of attraction, manifesting, and this card holds a nearly vibrating energy of love and light, and you can just sense his will. And we see that X certainly doesn't mark the spot in this center of energy, and that with his determination and focus in this card come together, creating an irresistible magnet, attracting precisely what you guys want or what he wants. And when it shows up in your reading, you can be sure that your efforts are nearly ready to pay off. And if you're wondering where you're going to be, this card lets you know that you should focus and increase the flame of your will to hurry your ship home, and it takes tremendous energy to reel yourself kind of in from shore or to shore. Okay, so that was the tarot card portion of this reading, and next we're going to jump into the oracle card reading portion. So from the Enchanted Map Oracle cards, you guys, for guidance within your journey or path next, any messages from Spirit is card number 28, Movement. And this card talks about you being in a time of positive forward motion and the time for you to come out of a period of restriction and new adventure and discoveries ahead. And you may feel compelled to take a trip or change your hair or move your home or business. It's also a state of mind, and the fog lifts, and you now know the actions you need to take. And this isn't the time for fear, to let it go and move forward. From the Goddess Power Oracle cards, next, to see which goddess is assisting you or helping you at this time, is Green Gara Salvation, card number 17. And my apologies, it's Green Terra, not Gara. But the divine has intended you into being and given you the alignment to explore life through certain perceived limitations. You are meant to learn about life and all its complexities, especially learning about how to be in community with others. Never fear, just as true, a friend will let you know when you're off track. Green Terra will let you know when you're out of alignment. She will save you from the destructive qualities of entitlement and elitism, as well as the consciousness of lack with the following alignment task. Next, from the Fire Archangel Oracle cards, to see which Archangel is Rick Beale, Wheel card number 11. And so this just kind of reminds me of loving yourself again, just this loving within connections or relationships or within your community. So he works with compassion energy, and no matter how badly others behave, try to see through the eyes of compassion. Treat others as you wish to be treated and promote harmonious relations. And what you need to release, surrender, and let go of from my Power of Surrender Oracle deck is surrendering to low self-esteem. You deserve success, love, and abundance. Set an intention to identify and release any remnants of low self-esteem. All right, you guys. So this was again the oracle card portion for guidance and messages that Spirit and the universe wanted you to receive with this wild tarot pick a card reading. And I hope that this brought clarity, guidance, support, and confirmation within your current situation and energy and experiences within your lives. And I'm sending infinite blessings, love, and light to you guys. If you like this video, please hit the thumbs up and please share it to allow others the opportunity within receiving these messages and to help support. And those of you that have not yet subscribed, you can definitely do so if you'd like to receive new video contents that I upload for you guys. And until again, bye. Hello, beautiful souls. Those of you that chose pile number 4, this is going to be your wild card tarot pick a card reading. So the first card that you guys received was the 6 of Pentacles. So the overall energy of this card is the flowing of material energy, and this may be for your most recent past energy. And there's an emphasis on the flow of energy and on relationships. And this image highlights the number 6 by showing 2 dynamic relationships consisting of 3 factors, or there are 3 people, one giving, one receiving, and one waiting to receive. And so next, the second card you guys got is the 4 of Wands. And the overall energy of this is celebrating the culmination of events or the achieving of a goal, and is expressed with exuberant joy in this card. If any number could repress a fire, it would be the 4. And the third card that you guys received next was the 7 of Swords. And this card represents someone has taken something possibly, or stepping lightly through the mist, or glancing backwards, like having the impression that the eye crowning the door behind her is watching her, marking her actions, so to say. But anywho, card number 4 for you guys is the Empress, which is more fire energy. And the core meaning of this card, it talks about abundance and creation. The cycles of life and death, of creation and destruction, of flower and seed, and of the moon and seasons, and are intimately connected to the Empress's purity and indicated by the sign of Venus. She is pure feminine power. And I will just continue to finish reading this energy of the card. But as I was saying, her hands in this picture indicate the root of her power. And her right hand rests on her belly, showing us that everything she creates is part of her. And it comes often painfully from her core. And when you get an appearance of the Empress, it promises abundance in your life. And she also heralds a time of creativity and being encouraged to tap into this energy and use it to positive advantage in your life. And there is something very important to keep in mind while considering the act of creation. and that our Empress, or Mother Nature, may manifest ultimately as a calm pastoral scene, a charming field, or a lush garden. But these soul restoring environments were built on endless births and deaths. So the process isn't like always pretty, and a baby may be born, a painting may be emerged on a canvas, or a story may be told. And that's just an example. And it all comes from the heart of your creative being. And as it fights its way into this world, expect a little bit of, pain or a mess to come along with it. Is the message for the Empress, by the way. But with the Four of Wands, this energy is created here to promise to shower more goodness onto you. It represents like a good omen, and that a good time will be had, and to be ready to celebrate your achievement or some kind of project that you've started will have like the project will have been a group effect or involved with a group or community in some way. And one of the kind of like charming old-fashioned interpretations for this card can be marriage, perhaps because the structure resembles like the like the things they use in Jewish weddings. And a marriage too is a creative endeavor in a group related celebration. So let's see. With the Five of Wands, as I was saying, with the Seven of Swords, someone has possibly taken something, possibly being an individual, being true to yourself is important, and it is part of like your spiritual journey. However, if the thief shows up in your reading, considering your motivations, kind of asking the question of what are you taking away with you and why? Is it for the greatest good? Who are you hurting in the process? Is this really a step forward in your journey? Unfortunately, in basic terms, this card can also represent someone else taking something that belongs to you, or just to pay attention and look out that someone might try to be doing this, or secretly like deceiving you, or tricking you in some kind of way, even possibly like within knowledge or something. Next, I'm going to be shuffling from the Enchanted Map Oracle cards for you guys, just to see what guidance or steps to take in your journey or path. And we got card number 52, Magical Map Shifter, for the first Oracle card for you guys. And I'm just trying to let you guys get a better, clearer vision of the picture and the details of it. Card number 52 may resonate, or I've been seeing the number 52. Next, from the Wild Elemental Oracle card deck, we have Flamingo with card number 40. So you may have been seeing the number 4 or 40, or may resonate with the number 40, or may mean something with importance or sincere in a sense. Sorry guys, just needing to try and straighten these cards for you guys so you can see them clearly. Okay, so next we are going to be using the Fire Archangel Oracle cards to see which angel is protecting or healing or supporting and helping you all. And we got Rajural, card number 13. So you may be resonating or connecting or have felt a close connection with the number 13. And then last from the Goddess Power Oracle cards to see which goddess is working with you, helping and supporting, and what they are supporting you guys with during your journey. We got Hecate, the in between. Hecate, card number 19. The in between, I feel sensing from the completion of something and moving beyond to something new or higher within your spiritual journey, for sure. But anyways, we are going card number 52, the magical map shifter card, and its message for you guys within your spiritual journey or path and the direction or choice to kind of take moving forward for you guys. And this card talks about spirit orchestrating your destiny and everyone's destiny. And when this card arrives, it comes with a mission to make you aware of the people who come into your life to impact your personal growth. And perhaps you may meet a soulmate whose presence invites you to be the best you that you can be, or someone who leads you out of difficulty and into a place of safety or success. And to pay attention to those individuals who cross your path today and cause you to reflect on your journey. Be awake and aware, and you'll recognize them for the important change agents they are. Your whole perspective about who you are and why you're here will shift. So from the Wild Elemental Oracle card deck, we got Flamingo, and it's card number 40, Air, and its attributes are ability to filter soul lessons from emotional waters, understanding the language of color, ability to maintain soul purpose in group living, and understanding how to maintain balance. Flamingo makes an appearance in your life when you need to hear that no matter what is going on in your life, even if it's a drama-filled situation, there's always a takeaway lesson. She's here to show you that nothing happens that is not supposed to. Finding the lesson is critical to be able to staying away from the lower vibration emotions that you are experiencing. You may not be in a place to see them right now with the lessons, the possible lessons. So use your imagination. And once you start kind of training yourself to look at these situations in this way, life becomes very much less frustrating for you guys. And that is to like list possible lessons with paper and a pen. So next we have the Archangel Fire Oracle cards. And that was would be like a message from your spirit animal or spirit guide. And so the Radial Creativity card, number 13, is associated with the poetry and arts. And he kind of helps assist you or help you with any creative project you're working on, providing you with inspiration and wisdom, and will stir up your passions and help you to remember all the things that get you your inner fires of inspiration constantly burning. Call upon this angel if you're suffering from writer's block, or if you have an idea but don't know how to get it all off the ground, and he will help you take your dreams from thought into form, and reminds us that if you can dream it, you can do it, and knows that stepping into your full power can take you out of your comfort zone, but it might feel easier to hold yourself back. But he guarantees us that if we dare to accept ourselves for who we are, he will raise our vibration to the angelic frequency, allowing our beauty, strength, and creativity to shine. And then last but not least, from the Goddess Power Oracle cards, we got the Goddess Hecate, and this is the in-between card number 19. And this card states that you are standing in the liminal spaces between what was and what will be, who you have been and who you are becoming. And the great goddess of crossroads and the in-between. Hecate welcomes you to her domain and reminds you that neither place is your home. You're being task to carefully choose the direction of your thoughts, feelings, beliefs, and actions. Now is not the time for hasty action or stubbornness, but a fierce self inventory. Bless the past for what it has provided and release all attachments to the stories of was. Now is the time to understand the responsibilities required of you as you move forward into a new version of yourself that is as yet unformed. And then the alignment message is there are times when you find yourself stuck between worlds, unable to go back to the way things were and afraid to move forward without knowing what you're facing. This indecision can be crippling, but you can't stay forever in the in between. The goddess of Hate offers you a sacred alignment task. Make a move. It doesn't matter if you stumble or fall. After all, you can always course correct. Bring love to the part of you that is afraid and that has lost faith. Remember, you are not alone, as the goddess of Kate will not abandon you in the dark, nor will you remain there for long. Consider as you move forward through life the sacred challenge of trusting the magic that makes this world and your part in it sing with meaning. Don't be afraid to step into the dark. The goddess Hecate will raise her torch and show you the way out. All right, you guys, group number 4. This was your wild card, pick a card reading. And I hope that these messages were helpful within whatever circumstances or challenges you're experiencing or going through. Please share to help support and to allow others the opportunity to receive these messages and help support, and hit the thumbs up button if you liked this video and it was useful or helpful, and please subscribe to receive new upload and video content. As always, sending infinite blessings, love and light to you guys, and until again, bye.